Hello, this is Ev, and we're here with the second episode of the Strictly Worst Productions Magic the Gathering podcast, where we talk about everything that is not competitive. That's the best way I can put it. All right, if you
Everything.
pretty much.
Controversial.
Talarian Scholar is a 2-3 nothing.
The legendary 2-2 dog.
Oh, God. What's his name?
Honda.
No, that's not its name.
Honda Days?
Honda?
Oh,
I was
God.
thinking of the black-white one.
We're all full.
No, it's
just
mono white.
Oh.
It's a mono white 2/2 legendary dog.
Yeah.
It's literally the worst commander of all time because it's a 2/2 in
But
mono
it's
white.
for one white mana. That's
Yeah,
the,
for
that's
one
the
white
kicking
man, it's a
thing.
legendary.
I'm looking it
2/2
up.
white dog.
Oh, wow. Do I can also get as a rare in red? Goblin Guide, and it's a 2/2 with haste.
You know, it was in the same set.
also,
A card you're going to be talking about later. Anyway,
maybe,
it's
maybe
Samaru.
not. All right, so the person that was just yelling at me about cards I may or may not be talking about was Will.
Hi, how you doing?
We also have Dan here with us today.
How you doing?
And we have David,
Pleasure to be here.
who apparently hates all of Eldraine.
No, I just hate the one card. I love Eldraine.
You mean 3?
Huh?
No, just the two. We were talking
You
about
swooped
the
at
my bad,
Oko.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I didn't scoop to
No,
Yes,
no.
you did, in Brawl.
Oh, yeah, that was wrong.
Well, that's
no,
'cause-
I didn't.
No, that's a.
I played it, you're like, okay, this is enough, I can't deal
No,
with this.
you played Rankle.
No, I played Oko, I remember this one.
I did not scoop to Oko.
It's on the record.
We're talking about questing beasts.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm fine with questions.
No, I was talking about both Rankle and Questing Beasts.
Okay, yeah. So you talking
Yeah.
about both, and you just hate Rankle.
No,
Yeah.
If I could go to any one of these planes, it would be the Eldraine plane.
Really?
Yeah, I love Eldraine. It's fairy tales. It's not the love
it-
the bad.
I would do Theros. But
I'm
you know
going
why.
there for Embercleave,
And then leave it.
and then going to the wizard place.
Oh, the one we haven't been to yet? Yeah.
Dan just walks
gonna be
in as
king
a
of the
beefed out
wizards.
red player. I'm here with this Embercleave, you're not fast enough to stop me.
I have a magic wand too, but mine kills.
It's a key. It unlocks your skull.
It's a key and unlocks your death.
Yeah, it's a key that unlocks your death. That's right.
Alright, so for this week, for our Halloween special, we're going to talk about our 3, not necessarily scariest cards, but cards that really ruin games and horrify us when we see them at the table.
This is a loosely based Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We're
was
just
last
scared of
minute
these
planning.
cards.
We figured Commander Legends comes out legally in a week, and we're like, okay, what are we going to do since
Legal.
Legally, yeah.
we are not illegal people talking about faucets that don't work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things that trickle in the night.
Yeah. Also known as leaks. David's
Anyway.
throwing shade over here.
He is. You can't see it, but it's true, and I appreciate it.
So I hate you too because I was so confused until you said leaks. I was just like, what the hell are they talking about?
Anyway, we're not talking about
Yeah. Like I said, we each have 3 of the most scariest cards that we have seen at other tables. We're going to be rolling to see who's presenting their cards first, because, you know, we are Magic players. We should be rolling dice for everything.
Yeah, sure.
Right? I got a 9.
I got an 11. Beat that.
Easy.
Good thing we're playing low roll.
EA, it's the game.
We're playing low roll?
11!
Oh, God. We're going to have like 2 hours of just standing
Yeah.
and re-rolling against each
This is
other.
why we don't
now.
play Commander.
12. Easy. Not
He
fun.
rolled 9.
Nice.
It's between Dan and I.
I dropped first F-bomb.
10.
Well, we only get 1, so everyone don't do it. 11.
11.
All right.
11.
Dan,
Dan
you're
goes
first.
first.
What card do you have for
I'm
us
really
today?
hoping you just say pass.
Turn 1 Soul Ring. So let's see. My not most hated card, but a card I hate looking across from the table. Probably Zakama. I mean, come on.
Fair.
Yeah.
How are you fine with watching your opponent play their hand out and then play Zakama and then congrats? Now all their lands untap and now they can just do more things.
It's an Uno reverse card of everything you've done was for nothing.
Like,
It's a reverse
yeah.
board wipe.
It's the card that when you swing with Gishath, you get it off the top, you're like, okay, I did not deserve this win, but I'll take it.
It ranks in the most we take those.
It's got 3 activated abilities.
Yes.
3's colored as.
Mm-hmm.
I know the white one destroys enchant.
The white one is gain 3 life.
White one's gain.
The green one is
Destroy target artifact or enchantment.
and then the red one is bolt a creature or anything.
Bolt a creature. If
Bolt
it
a
bolted
creature.
anything, that'd be the best mode.
I can tell you right now.
Yeah, it's just It's just because it's in green, so you just see someone with all this mana, you're like, oh no, I'm gonna die soon. I'm
The
gonna
target,
lose,
yes, target creature.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna lose my board.
Should we read out what Zakama is, by the way? Because I have it up right now.
Yeah, sure.
All right. It is 6, and then the full Naya for a 9/9 legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur. It's a fantastic creature type. It has Vigilance, Reach, and Trample, and when it enters battlefield, if you cast it, untap all lands you control. Not from your hand, notably, so you can, if you can unearth this thing.
We're making it your commander.
That too. And then for 2 and a red, it deals 3 damage to target creature. For 2 and a green, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Or for 2 and a white, you gain 3 life.
We also say if you ramp up to 9 lands with a Fire's Invention out, you just play it for free and still untap all your lands.
Yeah.
Like, goodbye to everything your opponents have done.
Like, sure, you can
Terrifying
cheat
concept.
it out and all that stuff, but, like, still, just casting it for whatever way you want to cheat out casting it.
Yeah.
You still just untap all your lands.
You have a 9/9.
Yeah.
It's a
Vigilance, Reach,
9/9.
and Trample, which hurts. I've been on the receiving end of one. It hurts.
I wonder who did that.
It was me.
That's okay. So, David, what's your number 3 card?
All right. Looping back to about 10 minutes earlier in the conversation. Rankle. Oh my god, that little...
What's it do?
Rankle.
David doesn't care. His name's Rankle.
Rankle, master of pranks.
Master of skanks.
Master,
Wait a minute.
yes, of skunks.
Rankle,
You got
Master
that
of
right.
Prankles.
It's a 2 mana, 2 black, a flying with haste, 3/3. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, choose any number, and that number could be either each player discards a card, each player loses 1 and draws 1, and then each player sacks a creature. It's always that sack a creature that really just irks me.
Can I just point out that you were so mad about this card, you barely got through reading it. Without just like punching
Because every
your
time
phone.
someone casts it, I go, oh boy, it's the Wheel of Fortune. How am I going to beat this person
Yeah.
into the ground?
The worst part is that haste, like, it hits you as soon as it lands.
Yeah.
too. There's no, like, okay, we have a turn cycle to deal with it. No.
They did this really weird thing where they gave every notable mythic legend in Eldraine haste.
Yeah, they did.
It's that, Questing Beast, probably another, I don't know.
God.
I mean, either haste or double strike.
Alright, bud.
Yeah, well.
But usually, my preferred method to deal with a Rankle is to just bring out an
Bolt.
Agent of Treachery.
Take it.
Just
And then Uno reverse card. So
Yeah.
now I decide what we do.
You just like playing God on Arena.
Only when I have to.
Yeah.
I never play Agent of Treachery unless I'm like, oh, I'm either against a wall or I'm really pissed off.
Yeah,
That
Rankle's
happens often.
Rankle is.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Honestly, whenever I see Rankle, I'm like, oh, all right, this is happening. I always get hit at least once, and then, funny enough, I think I've played against a Rankle like 4 times, and 3 of those 4 times they've picked draw and lose one.
Like both times?
Yeah, and I drew removal spells. So I was like, cool, bye.
Oh, thanks for the free card,
Thank you
idiot.
for.
Yeah, I can't say
Wow,
that.
that's awesome. Drag you to the underworld.
I play mono black, so I'm the one that usually plays Rankle on a 60-card arena.
That's where it is. Yeah.
It curves really nicely into Gary. What can I say?
You're welcome.
It makes you feel a little better. I cut it for Phyrexian Obliterator.
But that's a very cool card. Not Phyrexian Obliterator, Rankle. I like that card, but it's annoying as shit.
Oh yeah, I can appreciate it, especially when I was using it, when I stole it.
Well, anyone appreciates something they stole. That's why they took it.
No. Look at the Pilgrims.
Moving on!
Moving on to
That's next month.
my number 3.
Thanksgiving.
I have a mono white card that I really... I
But
hated
mono
seeing
white's
at
the
the
best
LGS.
color.
Mono white's the worst color, and this
The
is
best
why.
color. Why?
Hokori Dust Drinker. Do you know what that does?
No, explain it to me.
It is a 4 mana, 2 and 2 white legendary creature spirit. Lands don't untap during the controller's untap steps. And then at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player untaps a land he or she controls.
Oh, it's one at a time? Ew.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing play that with Winter's Orbs, and then we're gonna have a.
It's a winter orb in the command zone.
Yeah, exactly. It's
It's
gonna be
awful.
An 8-hour command. An 8-hour commander.
That sounds awful. 8-hour commander is fun when it's like all sorts of interactions. Hokori literally says, I see everyone's tapped out. No one does anything anymore.
I mean,
The only reason it's terrible is because it's Winter Orb in mono white. You're not gonna do anything.
Everett. Colorless is fine. Mono white. No, I hate this game.
What do you mean? Colorless is broken.
Colorless is broken. It's got
And
Ugin,
Karn.
it's got Kozilek, it's got Ulamog.
It's got 7 mana
And you can
Karn,
legitimately
4 mana
use-
Karn,
yeah,
the
you-
other 4 mana Karn.
You can legitimately use almost every single mana rock in the game.
And this damn thing, it just literally ruins games as a commander because it says, okay, so everything's going to grind to a screeching halt till I've strip locked you out of the game the slow, unfun way.
Wait, isn't strip lock your favorite way to play Magic?
I play it in green where I take out all your lands at once. This is the slow, methodical 1, everyone
Is
does
it-
nothing. 2, everyone does nothing. 3, everyone does nothing.
You're the
Yeah.
worst count I've ever experienced in my life. I liked the one from Sesame Street. You make me have nightmares and forget things instead.
Happy
Yeah.
Halloween.
That's
Yeah.
what this thing does. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's fair.
You see it and you're like,
That's
man, my
terrifying.
friend.
Well, that's what you do, but continue.
Okay, I
Right,
gotta
it's
say,
fine.
I do it the fun way.
You
This
do
is
it,
the
you do
horrible
it the
way.
fun way. This is true. He does it the fun way.
But Everett, this really emphasizes the balanced and fun, fair, balanced magic.
No, this isn't the balance portion. This
But it
is the
says everybody. That's balanced.
This is why White's bad in Commander, because everything that White does really well, no one wants to play against again.
God help us all.
God save the queen.
God
yeah,
save
God
the
shave the Queen is right.
Not what we said at all, but
That's what he says.
yeah.
He doesn't like Englanders. or
Well, no,
Queens.
I was quoting Legal
England.
Extraordinary Gentlemen. I love England.
You were. Oh my God! Is it my
Ah,
turn?
so
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
What's your number?
So you're up.
What's your number 3?
I'm also doing a mono. It's not that card. I'm also doing a mono white card. It's called Sphere of Safety.
That's my favorite sphere.
Yeah.
It's a safe space.
It's 4 and a white for an enchantment. Creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless their controller pays X for each of those creatures, where X the number of enchantments you control. Hey, I play Akiri. This card annoys the hell out of me. This card is not fun to play against.
I want to suit up my one creature with all
Yeah.
this stuff. And
Yeah. I want to put every equipment I have, and then it's like, I go to combat, and it goes,
I'm in Boros. There's no such thing as ramp. The moment you have 10 enchantments, I'm done.
That's pretty much, yeah. No, I can't even play by force, which by force is a bad magic card. And I would do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat, but no.
Biforce is a great magic card. What are you talking about?
It's not good. I don't care what anyone says. I don't like it.
I like it. For mono red, 3 mana, destroy 3 artifacts. Actually, 4 mana, destroy 3 artifacts. It scales upwards. It's not too
We're not
bad.
talking about by force. We're talking about serious safety. And David plays this card, so he knows how annoying it can be to play.
An Enchantress deck, it just chef's kiss.
Yeah, and against an equipment deck, it's really
Read it.
annoying. It's not unbeatable.
Oh, there's
Wait.
the second one. We're canceled.
If there's any, if it's any consolation,
We're not canceled yet.
Shocking.
I play 2 blue. I play 1 and 2 blue.
I mean, who were we trying to attract? Anyway.
Any consolation, Will. You
Yeah.
didn't hit me because of the Sphere of Safety. You didn't hit me because of Ghostly Prison, the discounted cousin of Sphere of Safety.
Yeah, Ghostly Person I can deal with. Whenever you play Serious Safety, I just get mad. I see red.
Because by the time he
It might be
has
because
it,
I'm playing mountains.
by
but
the
that's
time he
something.
has it on board, it's like, oh, how many enchantments you got over there?
13.
12.
Interesting.
Oh, man. I have to pay 38 for 3 creatures. Oh,
You know,
man.
it's a frustrating card when you really hope your opponent plays Starfield of Nyx and you can board like that way.
I would love to see a
everything
field of
creature,
5/5, so
Yeah.
this game can end 5.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're really annoying where it's just like, wow, I have this, I don't know, Wrath of God in hand. It's just like, wow, it was gonna be so better. And then they play Starfield next. It's like, you just lost the game. But yeah, that's my number 3 card. Number 3. These cards aren't really in order and anything. I just dislike them. But that's Sphere of Safety.
Terrifying games of Magic to be had. Dan, what's your number 2?
Yo,
Oh,
the Immortal Son, worst card in existence.
but it's so functional.
Worst card ever printed. And this is coming from an idiot that loves Planeswalkers.
Here you go.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here.
This is what the Immortal Son is, by the
It
way.
is a 6-mana legendary artifact. Players can't activate Planeswalker loyalty ability. Like, come on. What?
And that's not even all it does.
At the beginning of your draw step, you draw an additional card. Yeah!
Yeah.
Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast.
Yeah.
And creatures you control get +1/+1.
Yeah!
Who cares? I can't use Planeswalkers. Trash. Garbage.
You know
Dan,
what
did
the
you
easy way
get
around
got in
that?
the game of Oathbreaker by that?
I did not.
I hope it's banned in Oathbreaker, but I can't say that it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
That first ability is like reading 7-mana Garruk for the first time, and the first ability is destroy target planeswalkers. Like, why is that the first one?
Well, because he's flavorful at putting axes between their
That's
stuff.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's the reason why
first-
Bolus didn't bring him during War of the
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's
But,
the
yeah,
Immortal
because,
Son. It's
like-
annoying.
Well, then also the reason, because you realize even if you have it, you can still use your signature spell.
Exactly. Yeah.
I hate that card.
An easy way around it, just don't play Planeswalkers.
In Oathbreaker, where your commander's a planeswalker.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Commander.
We're talking about
those.
in general.
Also, it's annoying in Commander.
Yeah, just don't play Planeswalkers.
No,
No.
that's not why. Every other thing on that line hurts.
Oh, it's great. Just play it. You'll find out.
So
It
Dave
does
plays
so
the
much.
Immortal Son.
I do. I played in my Slivers deck.
There's another problem with that card.
Excuse you?
Your excuse. Yeah, you know. Oh,
Audience, you're in for a rare
Yeah, I
treat.
have it
You're
in my
learning in real
Are you
time.
serious?
I have a
Dan,
proxy.
Dan just learned the Immortal Son is in David's deck.
Oh, I don't like you.
I have. It's a proxy. It's okay.
Oh, that makes it worse. That makes you thought about owning it and don't own it yet. And you want to put it in there.
That's the next card I'm getting, because that deck is slowly becoming weak.
What's your next card?
What is your next card, David?
My next
Before
card
Dan kills you.
Before Dan destroys
next
my
card.
basement.
has been it's been inflicted on me recently.
Inflicted.
It is Mindslaver.
I don't know who did that.
Yeah, I don't know who did that.
Crazy.
Mindslaver's
It
a
is
great
a
card.
6 mana legendary artifact.
That sounds
for
familiar.
4 tap and sack it. You control target player during that player's next turn. You see all cards that player could see and make all decisions for that player.
6 mana, that's only 1 mana less than Golos. Or 1 mana more than Golos.
Yeah, I wonder who put it in a Golos deck.
I don't
Who
know.
likes Golos at this table?
It must have been a crappy
I do,
Shrine deck,
actually.
too.
Oh, yeah, you do. Who actually plays Golos at this table?
Oh, you sat at the table.
Wait.
I don't
He
know.
bought one.
Oh, cool.
But that was such an awful day. I had a whole turn. I could have done so much.
You said that like your house got burned.
And then it might as well have.
I had the book of matches. I was like, oh, I have to do something with these.
Excuse me, whilst I just...
For all those who couldn't guess it, Everett took control of my turn. And I can do nothing. I sat and watched as my mana was tapped. He just passed the turn. He didn't even lay down the one land that was in my hand that turn. He said, nope, no real estate for you. I'm a boomer.
I should mention, by the way, before we continue, this is the day before Crown Tundra comes out, so we're all also excited about that.
Oh, I'm
so
going to be
that's-
staying up all night.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be great.
So he also mindslavered me and killed David. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mindslaver is a very good card if you have like people who are really ahead of you, or if your friends like have better decks than you're playing.
Yeah,
really
just play
ahead
Mindslaver because it really evens the playing
Congrats!
field.
You're playing the better deck.
Yeah. Wow, your deck's cool.
It
I'll
is
try
not
it.
fun or balanced.
Did you tutor for an answer? It's not an answer for me anymore. It's an answer for them.
Also, I'm going to stop leaning back in this chair. This is not going to be good audio.
Yeah, we tested the audio earlier. We're like, okay, we're not gonna hear any chair creaks, and then I forgot.
We only heard chair creaks. It was over the audio. We should rename the podcast Hardware with You.
No, that's why it's strictly worse because like we don't have good audio quality.
We also don't have good chair quality, apparently.
Hey, I tried.
That's not your fault. That's not on
Well,
us. That's
not
on
your
Will.
fault.
Hey.
You work.
Redacted. This is all. I gotta redact all that. Wait, so I can't.
You didn't redact
anything.
the name.
Again.
This time you'll redact it.
No, I won't. We don't have money for an editor. It's just me.
This is becoming Sidewalk Slam. We got to keep on track at some point.
Listen, we can stay on track.
Every
Because
game
I
double
have
click
my
the
number
button.
2 pick.
All right, cool. Mindslaver, go ahead.
My number 2 pick is Micah Synth Lattice.
Okay.
It is a
You
6
want to say
mana
that in
art.
English?
Micah Synth Lattice. It
Bless
is
you.
a 6 mana artifact that says all permanents are artifacts in addition to other types. All cards aren't in play. Spells and permanents are colorless. Players may spend mana as though they're mana of any color.
That card sounds great.
The last 2 lines are great. It's the all permanents are artifacts in addition to other types is the
Yeah.
part that's bad. Because you know what happens?
You don't like Null Rod, do you, huh?
I don't like Null Rod.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't like Karn. I don't like any of these things happening to me.
Oh.
Yeah, Karn the
Yeah.
Great Creator says, this is a lock,
Activated
you're not
the-
going to win the game. This card got banned in Modern. It was so
Yeah, I
terrifying
can
to play
only
against.
imagine.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That
To
card's
make it even
funny.
worse, this card turns Vandablast into the best Cyclonic Rift of all time. And if you've ever had that happen to you where you literally watch everything that you've built be destroyed and you have no chance of coming back, that's what this does.
Yeah.
Is that one of those tree things?
Yeah, it looks like a tree, doesn't it?
It does look like
It's on Mirrodin. That's
It's
why
the most
like that.
unnatural thing, though. It literally says, hey, all your forests. Hey, all your forests, you're dying to me.
Yeah. I was going to say, is he doing the SpongeBob thing?
Yes, I am.
Hey, all you people.
So,
Like, yeah, it fixes everyone's mana, which that in itself is terrifying, too, because now the entire table can do everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yours better be an artifact.
So mine's an enchantment.
Yeah, Dan, you're number 1? Or number 2?
My number 2 is Blind Obedience. It is 1 and a white for an enchantment with Extort. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay white or black, the hybrid thing. And if you do, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain that much life. Ho ho. And the actual thing that it does is artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. This card annoys me to no end.
That card's great.
Extort.
Shut your mouth.
As the
Extort's,
resident Orzhov player, I have to say that card's fantastic.
Extort is a hell of ability. But
Yeah.
I'm an aggressive player. You want to know what the last thing I want my creatures to do?
Yeah,
is?
come and tap.
Come and tap, because most of them have haste. So I love a card that just nullifies an entire ability. It's great. Hate this card with a passion. Also, when I first started learning to play Magic, this card was very prominent, and it annoyed me back then too. So it just keeps annoying. It's chasing me. It's not my white whale. I don't know what my white whale magic is, but it's white.
There is a white whale in Magic.
There is, and it's blue, and I like blue, so I give it a pass. But
See, Will was playing the white whale, and this took out the white whale.
I never played that.
Redact.
I never played white whale. I never played the fudging card.
Well, there goes the third one.
Here's the third. Everett, who are we trying to sell this podcast?
Nobody.
Yeah.
It's just a meme at this point.
Yeah. I'll get the swear jar. Here's a 20. I'll need it.
It's a nickel, I swear.
When you go to edit, it's just one long string of beeps.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my card. I hate this card, and I don't really have a lot to say about it. It's just really annoying to play against, and I hate sitting across from it. Dan, you're up.
Number one
You're number,
You're number one.
Oh no.
is the Immortal Son.
2.
Round 2. The Immortal Son does not deserve to be printed now. So it's been brought to my attention that there's a card called Notion Thief.
Yes.
Yeah.
That card is not worth the paper it is printed on to be
Yeah.
that good in a color combination that I hate so much.
Why do you hate Samir? Yeah, I have it in
Because
this
it's
deck
not
right
red.
here.
I have it
Oh,
right
you
here.
have it. We can read it.
I have it on my phone. There you go.
Yes, Notion Thief.
Yeah.
2 black
Ooh, it's
blue.
pretty.
It's a creature with human rogue that has flash. If
Hey,
an
it goes in
opponent-
your party deck.
Wow, yeah, it does go in the party deck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's find a good blue-black party deck, and then we'll all get back on this.
Well, no,
Tazri.
you can play Tazri, which is all 5.
Oh, yeah.
So if an opponent would draw a card, except the first one, yada yada yada, instead that player skips the draw, and you draw a card. So I can't play wheels. I can't play my opt. I can't cycle. I can't do anything fun.
Doesn't have flash too.
Yes,
It does
that's
have
what
flash,
that was.
yeah.
It's the first thing. Yeah,
I see you're about to wheel.
yeah.
I'm about to wheel.
If I spend all my mana just for you to pay for it and say I can't draw, we're fighting.
No, but here's the thing. It's not that you can't draw. It's you can't draw, and also he's going to draw the cards that you
Yeah,
can't.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
So I'm over here thinking, oh yeah, I cycle, draw 2 cards. Nope, he now draws 4.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Also-
it's only a 3/1. Just bolt it.
Just hit it.
1 mana shock.
Shocking.
Yeah.
If we call wheel decks the 18-wheeler, can we call that one the, I want to say pit crew, but that wouldn't make just, like, take it apart.
Oh, pit crew.
Yeah. Or no, that's the highway, it's literally highway robbery.
No, that's like the type of barb strips they put out in front of like military compounds and government
Oh,
buildings.
yeah.
You're literally just trying to drive across, you just feel all your wheels pop at once.
Yeah, this card's maddening, and I've played against it a few times, and it's been even annoying then because it'd be like I'm gonna play Melik, and then they'll play that and be like you're gonna leave the table.
And the best part is this card used to get played with Leovold when Leovold was legal.
So what's that one?
Leovold is a
Simic card.
1 soul tie for a 3/3.
It's an elf advisor.
If you target it with a spell, the creature controller draws a card. It also says your opponents can only draw 1 card a turn.
So you
Yeah, it's like Narset.
It's like Narset, but as your commander.
Yeah.
And it's a legal commander in commander.
No, it's not. Level got banned right out.
It was a legal
It
commander
was a
in
legal
commander.
card. Yeah,
It
Level
survived
got
a
banned
year and then it got
right out.
banned.
a lot of things were legal at
Yeah.
one point.
I can name one, but anyway.
David, what's your final card?
Oh, my final card is Dan's favorite card. Bolus, Dragon God. A blue, 3 black, and a red legendary planeswalker, Bolus. Bolus, Dragon God, has all loyalty abilities of all other planeswalkers on the battlefield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It does other things, but that doesn't matter.
It does do other things with its ult being each opponent who doesn't control a legendary creature or planeswalker loses the game. I've never lost to that ability. It's just annoying
I did once.
when people...
Yeah,
I'm
David,
so
didn't you
sorry.
play against Dan's Bolas deck where he literally had the Elder Spell in his command zone where he blow up everything and then just Oh.
That's why I lost like a few times to that.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
a
think- I
half
don't think
dozen
he was
games I lost that. I'm like, okay, I guess I got to play Legendary Creature Tribal now.
He literally just threw in legendary creature. Like, yeah, this is my Bolus insurance. This is like,
Honda finally stopped playing because I'm like, okay, I need a 1-mana Legendary Creature in red-white.
yeah. It was
God.
And then I like
What's
swapped
red-white
it,
deck
like
you
put
playing?
pirates in it. But then I was just like, I just need better planeswalkers.
Yeah.
That's why I hate the Immortal Son.
What? Don't worry, it's not in Brawl.
I like how
You're fine for now.
It is in Brawl.
it is in Brawl.
What?
It's an
Historic
historic
Brawl.
Brawl. Not regular
The
Brawl.
good Brawl.
I don't play Historic.
Oh,
I've
right.
only been on Arena for like 6 months.
We should play Arena again, by the way, soon. We haven't done that in some time.
Tonight, while I'm waiting for Pokemon Crown Tundra to come
Pokemon
out
Crown
might
Tundra
be
comes out
here.
at 7.
at 12.
I heard 7.
7 p.m. for the people on the West Coast. So it comes out all at once in America.
All right, we'll do
Do
that.
they
while we're
continue
waiting.
crapping
Yeah.
on Bolus?
Oh yeah, so Bolus, that bitch.
We're gonna play Arena tonight.
Yeah, we are. It's just so difficult because for some reason, even though he only has one blue pip in his color wheel, people put a lot of control spells in there. And they counter my shit, and they remove my stuff, and
They
I'm
burn
just-
you.
They burn me at the stake with that one red mana.
They literally burned David's house down. The joke came full circle.
And they let you play your planeswalkers. 'Cause
Yeah.
why? Because they're also my planeswalkers.
Our planes.
I literally played it. I think the greatest instance of that was when I played. It's either Oko or Tamio.
Tammy,
Yeah, it was Tamio from War of the Spark, and he said our Tamio, and the -3 is Bolus to get back a planeswalker that really annoyed me back to his hand. And I was like, oh right, that's what that
He
card
said,
did.
how'd you do that? Read our Tammy.
And then I never went back to the RC
Redact.
cafeteria. That's just because we entered a pandemic.
And then,
Anyway.
And now we have a
coronavirus.
podcast.
And now we have a
2020.
podcast. Yeah.
Coronavirus. But
Now,
anyway, the
You gotta
Bolus
bleep
players.
out RC.
Redact.
By the way, I shouldn't have said
Oh yeah, you
that.
have to redact a lot.
No one knows what our Redact is.
Yeah, I actually changed names, so no one say the new name.
Oh, you mean?
For everyone not watching, we all got up and did avatar poses at David to threaten him.
Where did you all get these bats from?
I need you to understand. Decaps are not a right. They are privileged.
All right. Speaking of houses getting lit on fire,
Wait,
my
wait,
number
wait, wait.
1 card.
Do you want me to go before you, or do you want to go?
I'll let you go before me. 'Cause I
Okay.
see what your card is. I know exactly who tormented you with that, and that was me.
No, it was Max. Redact that. It was a curly-haired man.
It was friend of the podcast,
It was-
curly-haired
yeah.
curly-haired man.
Do you know how many blanks there are in this world?
Anyways,
There's a lot of Maxes in this world.
You can't think about it. It could just be a Gigantamax Pokemon playing that card.
Oh.
anyway, my card is a Praetor. One of my. I don't know how I feel about that creature type, but anyway, it's Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger.
Raiders are great.
Yeah. My favorite is Urbrass. This one's 6 green for a 7/6 legendary creature Praetor with Trample. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool that land could produce. That's pretty good. Whenever an opponent taps a land for mana, that land doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step.
That sounds fun, fair, and balanced.
I'm gonna kick you.
But it's not
I
magic.
see your leg right there.
It's not magic, it's just
This
torture.
card is annoying. Very annoying because, like,
You figured that'd be a blue-white thing.
Remember when I said I started
Sure.
throwing legendary
Well,
creatures
lands,
into
yeah.
decks to avoid dying to the Elder Spell? That was one of them.
yeah. So this card's very annoying because, like, sure, they get to ramp, but the worst part is they anti-ramp you. They just stop you from playing the game at some points. It's like, I'm gonna untap.
Oh.
No, I won't. I was lied to by myself. This
that-
card's very annoying. It's also a 7/6 with Trample.
Let's put that in the stacks deck.
It's big.
It's big, and I don't like it. It's annoying.
Listen, David, we were literally talking the other day saying your progression has been Slivers Commander, Braggo Commander. We're like, the next thing is just going to build stacks and just torment all of us.
Stacks has been on the list.
No,
I
it's
have
not.
cards for it.
So anyway, yeah, Vorinclex is annoying, and it's also green.
Oh, Vorinclex is great, and you just...
Vorinclex is annoying. Are we gonna have an argument about cards that we think are great but annoy others?
Oh, no, it is a torment to play against. Don't get me wrong, but
Okay.
playing it feels amazing.
I was gonna say because that's all I have to say about Vorinclex. Because well, actually, what?
No, I was gonna say, what's yours?
Oh, my number
Oh,
one?
his number
Well,
one.
we talked about setting houses on fire. This card literally has me having nightmares of being on fire. It is a 4-mana instant for 3 and a red.
Oh.
The flavor text. The flavor text is
What's that, Aaron?
Hidetsugo never relinquished a grudge. He let it burn within him, gathering great intensity until the final moment of vengeance when he created a podcast episode just to say how much he hates this card.
Everett definitely just.
Hidetsugo's second right is the worst card of all time.
It is
And I
not.
literally lose sleep over it.
All right, listen. This card literally reads: If a player is at 10, they lose 10.
And you think that's innocuous. You think, oh man, I'll never be at 10.
It
and then you're at
happens
10.
so
And I'm like, I guess I'm dead now. I guess I'm dead. And then the moment you're like, okay, I literally started putting in all these ping lands, all these fetch lands. That means as soon as they target it with me, I just go down to 1. I tap, I'm out. I was at 11. Now I'm at 10. And then Will's like, oh yeah, I got it. Or Dan's like, I was saving it to kill someone else with it, but you got it.
10.
But you're at 10, so I felt... Not really. I literally had a card that said damage cannot be prevented, and it put him at 10, and I was like, shame.
Like, this card is the actual nightmare card scenario of just, oh my god, this thing's coming for me.
It's like, it shouldn't work as good as it does.
I found that card for 50 cents in a box, and
It's
is more
terrorized.
It has more than been. It's paid itself back in the amount of rent-free space it takes place in Everett's head.
Free real estate.
Like, I literally sit there and
Found
think
the
to myself,
Magic the Gathering.
I'm building this deck. Will has hit it Sugo second right. What's our answers to it?
The first time I cast it on him, he wasn't mad. He just didn't know what was going to happen to him about 80 more times in the future. I think I did it to him one day where he was extra just...
He was just having a bad
He was
day.
just having a bad
I was
day.
having a bad day. Then a certain someone decided to mill me.
No, this is a different day.
No.
This was all
the
in one
mill,
day.
The mill was all the same day.
You were in class when this happened.
yeah.
And the next thing you know, the mill hit me. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not playing actual Magic with my friends today. I guess I'm just having a bad
And then
day.
game
I was
after.
I was talking about a different time where I did it, and you had to counter it to make sure no one, like, I didn't die. For real.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
There's
I
no
was like, all right.
Hitsuko's second
I was
right.
like, all right,
There's me
whoa,
there's me
whoa,
pulling out the car axe.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, before someone loses their kneecaps, I have to counter that.
Yeah. Dan stopped me. I was mad, but I was just like, yeah, I get it. Like, that's fair.
I had to explain afterwards. I was like, all right.
That's because we were also playing another aggressive game with other players outside of this play group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Oh, you mean like...
Listen,
But yeah.
nothing gets redacted.
Hitsuko second right. I love the card. I play it a lot. I think it's really funny.
I thought we were talking about how certain people at the table love cards that are evil.
I love.
Yeah, like the Immortal Son.
In the words of Darth Vader, I lied.
Fun, fair, balanced magic.
I'll gut you.
It's balanced because it says all planes.
This is gonna divulge into the brawl mechanic. It's just gonna. Or like melee. That's what
Oh,
it was.
all right,
Just
I
fights.
see. So it'll be it'll be you two versus the cards that we hate the most, and
Yeah.
it'll be me and you like fighting these two.
Yeah. Because I gotta say,
I have to
I
kill
do
him.
love Zakama.
I have to kill. I have to kill him before he plays Immortal Son. You have to kill him before he kills you at 10.
Listen, I planned for it, that I still end up at 10. That's the problem. I literally tap out. I'm like, oh, wait a sec, I'm at 10. And my normal lizard brain's like, oh, I'm at 10. They can't kill me because I play Modern.
There have been
Turn
some,
one gamble.
There have been some. Yeah, that's it. That's my favorite play to make. I play this, by the way, in Raoul. Is it Viceroy Oathbreaker deck? That's my favorite turn.
You
one
also
to have
played
in that
in
deck.
Melik.
No, I don't play.
He literally, legitimately only owns one copy.
No, I own few now. I just didn't put them in decks yet. I own 4.
He admits to trying to
There
torment.
goes Everett sleep.
Yeah.
Hell, goodbye, product bags. We're
a
bringing
whole
on
modern
Gucci.
deck. Never at 10.
But I played in Raoul. Is it Viceroy Oathbreaker? And that's my favorite turn 1 to play in that
Hey,
deck.
Will,
Is, Mountain.
You remember
Gamble,
how after you said
find
Angel
it. I'll
Destiny was
announce it.
terrible, I gained all that life and we just wouldn't let you play Merfolk?
Yeah.
I don't feel bad anymore.
That's my favorite. I'll announce it too. Gamble says you don't have to reveal the card. I every time just hit Itsuko second.
He
right,
does,
pick
And he
cards.
never discards it.
No, I
Well,
never. Again,
There was
against
one person
That got it.
every single time.
Yeah.
It was like, what, 3-4 games in a row?
3.
Yeah, 3 games
One,
in a row.
it was amazing. One of them was just like a normal 4 or 5 card hand. He got it, and he was like, "All right, that's fine." Another time, it was 2 cards, and I was just like, "All right, yeah, what's the
You
chance?"
50-50 chance, yeah.
He got it, and then the next time it was turn 1. There were 7 cards in hand, and he nailed it. I was so mad. I'll tell you who it is later.
Oh, I can imagine. But
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
with that, we're going to go to the close. Everyone, start with you, Will. Would you like to say where we can find you else on the internet?
Oh, of course. I'm at Wilbo132 on Twitter.
You can find
Dan?
me on fanfiction. You can find me on Tumblr. You can find me on
Wattpad.
Yeah, no. You can find me on
Octodon.com.
You can find me on Twitter at the big black otaku.
Yeah.
My name is David, at Flamin' It on Twitter and other social medias. You can find me anywhere, except Pornhub.
And I'm Ev. I'm at EvTheMage97 on Twitter. And you can also like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see the next episode of the podcast when it comes out. If it comes out.
We're not